Okay, hello there. Hello everyone who's here. Hello. I hope the sound is working. I think it is. Okay, let's go into the game. There. Hey, and it works immediately. Great. Well, that's quite a smooth start, considering how it is usually. And yeah, let's go. Okay, resolution looks quite wonky. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, now it's a lot better. So, that's the car for the championship. And today is Donington. First round of new season of ACR. And back to the Porsche. Leaving McLaren behind, championship has been won. Time for the Porsche. Okay, let's just jump into it, and we're gonna see how. Do I want to change anything else? I don't think so. Maybe I'm just gonna make sure that ASW is off.
No, we're gonna have to serve it.
Whoa!
Why?
Because I'm not gonna clear it.
Okay, that was loud. But thank you very much for subscribing. Hello, hello. Whoa, so many people saying hello. Hello, everyone. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to this for a second because I want to load up the setup. And there's been also one more thing I wanted to do. Now, Cody, no 120. I mean, I'm not gonna test any lower temperatures. I'm gonna basically do the test in various setups. I'm gonna do some driving in the wet to just see how can I. Just how the track feels in the wet. It's ACR. We have no idea what kind of weather we can expect. It's gonna be all random. And I'm gonna basically, because we even don't know the temperature the race is gonna be at, I'm gonna do various very short sessions, really, really chilled out driving, but various sessions to just test the pressures and so on. Okay. Oh yeah, now I remember what I wanted to check. I wanted to check what's the audio volume. Yeah, it definitely needs to go higher. Although now it's quite high. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go with race setup first. And yeah, it would be nice if the wheel was connected, but it's not. It's not connected, or it is connected. What? Yeah, just ACC things. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Excuse me for a sec. Now that's gonna probably look really weird on the stream, but I need to change the resolution. And scaling in VR. Okay, that probably looked weird on the stream, but whatever. There's 90 FPS. Okay, so I'm gonna just do the driving and tell me guys how's the sound, because I have absolutely no idea and I don't remember at all the sound levels. So you'll have to tell me if it's good or not. And let's hope that today I can get a Donington race where I actually take care of my pressures. No, I'm not gonna be singing, no. That's something that's probably never gonna happen on this channel, me singing.
We're gonna have to serve it.
Why?
Because... I'm not gonna clear it. We're gonna have to serve it.
Holy shit!
Why?
Because...
Oh my god, Streamlabs just... yeah.
I'm not gonna clear it. We're gonna have to serve it.
Why?
Because... I'm not gonna clear it. We're gonna have to serve it.
Why?
Fuck's sake! Streamlabs!
I'm not gonna clear it.
I think 2 more? Oh no, that was the last one. Okay, thank you Streamlabs, thank you very much. I really needed that. So thanks guys for subscribing. I have no idea if that was just various people that decided at this very moment to subscribe, or maybe Streamlabs just decided to, I don't know, notify me about the subscription that happened. Yeah, but if sound is good, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to the 4th gear there. It's quite wide, but I absolutely hate that corner. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go into the pits in a sec and I'm gonna answer those questions, cause yeah, you say quick question, but driving on the Donington where there's not much straights, I don't have time to read that. So yeah, give me a second, I'm gonna actually, maybe this lap already, test the pit entry, and I'm gonna answer your question, guys. Okay. So let's do a practice pit stop. There will be a pit stop in the background, and we're gonna... I mean, do I want new tires? Not really. I mean, or maybe I do. Okay, so quick question about the Porsche. Most of the times I drive Lambo and Porsche, but the lap time that I can do with Lambo and Spa mods and Paul Ricard, I can't do with the Porsche. It's Porsche or me. So yeah, so the tracks that you mentioned are tracks that Lambo is... It's not the best at Spa. There are definitely a lot better cars at Spa than Lambo, but compared to the Porsche, it is definitely better. At Monza, it's really, really good. And Porsche, just like at Spa, Paul Ricard is another track that Porsche struggles at. It just does. So, you know, Porsche has a lot of tracks that it's really good at. It also has some tracks that it's not really good at. Having said that, on all three of those tracks, Porsche can be good, but it's really tricky to drive because you need to set it up in the way that it's gonna be a really edgy car and constantly on the edge. So it's a difficult car on those tracks, definitely. So my answer will be it's probably both, because Porsche isn't the best there, but you know, you can make it work. Certainly at Monza. On Monza, it's not that bad. Maybe your experience with the Lambo is a lot better because Lambo is just a strong car there. So it's probably both. Porsche is both not the best car on those tracks, and also is, I mean, you know, it not being the best car comes from somewhere. It's just because making it work at those particular tracks is difficult, and not only setup wise but also driving wise. It's just car that will be driven. It's difficult to drive it with low downforce setups, like fast low downforce setups. Okay, it's gonna be really on the limit. Whoops. It's not how you start the car, not in second gear.
Stay away from curbs.
Oh, on my stream, I don't know what it is, but it's something VR related, that it just somehow makes the color in the middle of that tire up darker for some reason. At first, when I started using VR, I was also like, wait, what the fuck, those colors are totally wrong and different, what's happening? But I just got used to it, so I don't even notice it anymore. But it's just the VR stuff. Colors, it's just that in the middle, for some reason, the stripe is a bit darker. But apart from that, all the pressures are how they should be. Thanks for subscribing. That clip always makes me laugh. When I said this terribly, why? That was so well timed. Okay, low pressures, let them come up to temperature and pressure first, then push. No, don't go wide. Okay. Whoopsie daisy, a bit too wide. Again, too wide, lost pressure, perfect. Oh, I see. The pressures I have are totally wrong because in the pit stop, yeah, those were like totally random pressures, I think. Exactly. Yeah, okay, that's a fail. So, I'm gonna test the pit entry once again. Hey! Perfect. I never actually thought about going triples. Like, I never even considered it. I just like the idea of VR, and ever since I tried it, I was, or maybe, you know, obsessed, if that is a wrong word, but I just wanted VR, so I'm using it because I like it. And nothing else, nothing more. Okay. So I'm gonna change the pressures. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that should be like that, I guess. And I'm gonna save it. And now that that's done, let's go, like I said, just test the various temperatures, because that's mainly what I want to see. Because I have no idea what actual vision will give us in terms of temperatures in the race. Also, what's the time? I need to keep looking at the time. 18:21. Okay, so we have 1 hour. Perfect. So let's go 4 degrees higher. I don't expect you'll get even more. I'm using just the standard Oculus CV1, but also I'm using really low settings, so like the blurriness of ACC doesn't bother me at all because I'm playing with extremely low resolution anyway. So like I don't care. It's low resolution and blurry everything for me. Like even games, the other games I play. And I'm not even using the full resolution of the CV1, so just compromises. Okay. Let's open the ducts. 5, maybe 4, 4. Let's leave 4, 4. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's my guess.
No, we're gonna have to serve it.
Why?
Hey, another subscriber. Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna clear it.
Also, I just remembered that I wanted to change something in the livery. That's a bit annoying. Like we can see like a lip of a hood in front of us, right? And I can see some parts of the livery in there, but of course they were not designed to look nice on that edge of that hood. So from my point of view, they look really wonky. You probably can't even see that. For you, it's just a silver. Okay, maybe you can see those stripes a bit, like, or maybe like that. So they're really, really wonky. So I'm just gonna delete them from that very, very edge, because they annoy me. Just that one random thing that probably doesn't even matter. From the outside though, it looks really dope, the livery. Okay. I mean, that was a decent lap. That was a really decent lap, okay. So, time to adjust the pressures. Hey. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect. Whoa, the mouse went into really laggy mode. 29, 38. Great. Now let's go and check the pressures for lower temperatures. By the way, the lap time was race pace 26.6 in those temperatures. And a lot of questions again, so... Oh yeah, Steam VR on the Oculus is horrible in my opinion as well. I'm using Oculus VR and it's much better. Also, that's the problem that, you know that there is that FSR thing that you can use in VR. And for, you know, for for the Reaper G2 users, for Valve Index users, for some Windows Mixed Reality headset users, it's great. But the Oculus stuff is so badly optimized with Steam VR, understandably. I mean, there is Oculus VR for a reason, but the FSR doesn't work with it, so we can't get any performance. Because I was actually testing a few days ago, because I was trying to get more FPS, because I'm ultimately in the race, especially just struggling a lot with FPS. So new PC will be in the pipeline, for sure. But yeah, I was trying to get more FPS, and in Steam VR with like crazy FSR settings, I was still getting worse FPS than with just Oculus VR. So I don't know. I'm using the Oculus mode as well. And yeah, I can't really say much about experiences with other headsets, because I only heard that it just works, that's in VR, and people use it. But personally, I don't know. I have no experience. Oh, wet preset? No, I don't want a wet preset. Game, you're drunk. Oh, so that's the wrong setup. Great. Well, you see that it also depends, because with Oculus, because I heard that reprojection through Steam VR doesn't induce lag, and the reprojection, the ASW in Oculus, comes with a lot of lag. So yes, it looks really smooth and nice, but induces a lot of lag, and I hate lag. Just you get output lag, which you, as user in a game, you see it as input lag. And you're totally disconnected from what's going on with the game, especially in VR, where you basically see your hands in front of you, but you know they're in different places at different point in time compared to your hands. So it's really disturbing, only by a bit, but it's already disturbing. Yeah, I mean, in the description you can see what hardware I'm using, so I don't have much performance room to play with. Yeah, it will depend on the person, but I just can't do with lag in VR. Especially if I need to drive precisely and on the limit. And thinking about maybe going lower. Yeah, lower what? No, I need to think. Lower bump separate or lower preload? Maybe preload. Yeah, I'm turning off the ASW and I'm just trying to hit the 90. Now that I'm even streaming right now, and I'm having really nice settings, and I'm hitting just constant 90 FPS easily. Now I'm driving in just really nice 90 FPS, and it's all nice. From occasional hiccup in a place where just game is broken, but it's all CPU. So in the high, with a lot of cars on the grid, the CPU gets so bottled, so tanked, and it's a bottleneck then. So and the FPS are just going mad, and the timing of them is so inconsistent then. Whoops, that's a bit too wide. It was fast, that's a good quality line. In the race, you're just gonna lose pressure, and that's it. Okay, interesting. So the car can do 25s. I haven't done a 25, but I did a 26-1 quickly race pace. That was a race pace, right? Yes. I was like, let me check fuel, because that's suspicious. I mean, it's good to know. Okay, I'm using pad 1 like I wanted. Just let's adjust the pressures. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And save it. As race 2028. Okay, rain. Let's proceed to testing in the rain. What's the time? What? Okay, I thought a lot more time would pass, but
Like,
didn't.
I want to get in the car because that's my
That's the
passion, I
donation
like
sound.
it. And then I do it and just disappointment and pain.
the whole time he's like, yeah, I'd love to get in the car. I'd love to see us like gets in the gets in the car, and it's disappointment and pain.
Thank you very much for the donation. Thank you very much. Buckhall 1410. Thank you very much, bro. Very generous from your side. Oh, Marek Shin's in the chat. Hello. I don't know. Well, in ACR it wasn't. In AOR it wasn't. Or was it? I don't know. Let's go rain. So, medium preset, rain, and green track. Because if I go optimum here, it means that there's rubber underneath, and it's absolutely bad. So if you pick the rain, go green track, so the rubber that's there, it's washed out, how it will be in the race. Because in the race, that rubber will get washed out in a few laps, usually. Although I've seen races where the rubber was staying there. I don't know. In ACR, yeah, it somehow is that, you're right, but I don't know. Well, he also likes to make the last race of the season on buffers, although the season I've just won, the finale was at Brands. Actually, let me check. Let me check. Stroll Vision. Let me check the calendar for this race. Wait, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Where's the league? That's Mount Panorama at the end, yeah? Yep, that's Mount Panorama at the end. So we have Donington, 2 races at Alton, Silverstone, 2 races at Barcelona, Monza, Spa, 2 races at Suzuka, Zolder, Kailami, and 2 races at Mount Panorama for the end. Pretty typical ACR. Okay, going back to the game. Yeah, for the slow hairpins you can go with lower brake bias because you're not really struggling for the stability. You can lower the brake distance just a touch, but also you can nicely trail brake the car into the very apex because the car will be stable, whatever, right? At slow speed, so you can nicely have low brake bias and trail brake and induce a lot of rotation into the hairpin, especially with the setup especially on the track like this. On Donington, for example at Spa, like here someone mentioned, where the car is set up for those more high-speed sections. Because look, apart from the 2 hairpins, the rest of the track, there's a lot of fast sweeping corners where you need a lot of stability on the entry, where you're hitting the car into the corner. And it's the same at Spa, for example, in the corners like Poumon, right? And there you need a car that has a lot more stability. And allows you to push into those corners. But on those hairpins, then you'll suffer with the car that's gonna be hard to get into the apex nicely in the very hairpin. So you can go there lower with brake bias. It's the same on the Spa, where you have a higher brake bias on majority of the track, and then for the bus stop, for example, you can just lower the brake bias and brake really late. Or for La Source, you can also lower the brake bias, rotate the car really nicely, and get on the straight. Oh wait, did my Streamlabs just crash? It looked like it crashed, lol. Well anyway. Well no, it didn't, but like it's frozen on my screen in the Oculus thing. Dang, it's not helpful. Technical difficulties, guys. Give me a second. refresh the whole OBS. Whoa. Oh, great. Is the stream still live? Yes. Okay. So then my game just well, it didn't crash. I mean, it kind of crashed, but I don't know what crashed. Was it the Oculus app that crashed, or I think it was Oculus app that crashed, and that caused the game to close. Yeah, that may happen if you're playing a lot with those overlays in Oculus, and they aren't the best. They are really laggy and always causing issues. But at least stream is live. For a second, I thought the stream disconnected and everything just went kaboom. Okay, now I want to restart the game. It tells me fatal error. Amazing. Okay, and this time it just launched. That's just ACC for you. I don't know why. Every time I'm streaming, I have issues with that game. When I'm playing alone, never. Not a single one issue. Just perfect game, how it was intended by design. Let's go again to drive in the rain. In the rain. There we go. Technical difficulties, guys. Bear with me. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna close this and open again. There we go. Okay, now I need to get the chat on my screen. So, add this, add this. Oh, that's really odd. Oh, did it crash again? Jesus, it's Oculus, I'm telling you. Because I want to get like the chat on the screen and then it crashes the whole Oculus app. Yeah, and that crashes the game. Okay, I have a workaround. Don't worry, guys, I have a workaround. I guess it doesn't want to work with me today. Fuck's sake. Why? I just want to have nice stream. Okay, what's going on here in the Streamlabs? Restart the stream. I don't think it's stream issue, because nothing's wrong with the stream. It's just that Oculus app decides not to work with me when I want to put a window, like in VR. I want to put a Streamlabs window somewhere above in the space so I can look at it while driving, right? And it doesn't work. It doesn't like to do that normally. So what I'll do, I'll drive normally and I'm just gonna use the default desktop view.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay. Click, click. Okay, perfect. Now, give me a sec, guys. Everything is under control. Great, we're back. Well, that wasn't the best, but it works at last. Yeah, it was chatting. It was showing that just chatting page because there's no point showing on the stream the full desktop view that I have, where I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and basically I don't know what what event I will be showing on the screen. There's absolutely no point doing that. It doesn't count. Jesus. Every single time when I want to do a nice lap, it doesn't count. What a cruel world. Just quickly making a wet setup. Okie dokie. And yeah, every single time, one thing that I forget to change: wet tires. Okay, now I can see the stream and I'm in the game. It works! Yay! Hello, eSport Driveroo. Hello, Wanko. Probably a lot of rotation that we will have to dial out. It depends. Sometimes 90, sometimes 20. Okay, maybe not 20, but sometimes 40. It depends on the how many cars I'm driving with. If I'm driving alone, I can hit 90. With other cars on the track, with other cars on the track like above 20, let's say, and then it's really difficult because the CPU is really bottlenecked then. Hello, Wata. How's it going? It's going really well here. Yeah, Nürburgring is still better than Zolder, I think. Zolder, I think, is even worse. probably add anti-roll bar on the front, but it's manageable, it's really nice. The traction here is always a problem, even in the wet. Oh really? Because from all the tracks, it's Zolder that I struggle the most with. Maybe it just used to be the case, and that's what I have embedded in my memory.
Well done, mate. Trust in the best. Well done, mate. Trust in the fastest lap.
Okay, touching the grass was definitely not what I wanted to do. Now, why the escape doesn't work? Of course it doesn't work because I'm not in the game. Yeah, on Donington as well. Like, if I think about it now, Donington is also not the best, especially in some places. Like in the hairpins, oh my god, like sometimes in the hairpins it just goes so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna try some other stuff in the wet, not much. Because I can see that it's, well, handling how I would like it to. Just gonna go low fuel and see. Wait, wet. Why does it tell me wet tires optimum? I have wet tires, yes. Oh, hello Otto. Hello Otto. How are you? I have no idea, so I'm just testing various conditions.
Well done, mate. Trust me, best.
I mean,
Well done, mate. Trust me,
it
fastest.
drives like a car, so that's a good sign, definitely, isn't it? Um, let's go back to dry. You know, I'm just gonna do some laps in dry because I don't know what are the odds to get this or that in the race, but I just want to test in the dry because I don't know. I just want to test in the dry. Whoops, too much. Clicked escape one time too much. Setub. Actually, let me restart the session because qualifying that I want to test for a bit now is gonna be a 1 hour earlier in game, I think. Yes. And it's gonna be like 1 degree colder because of that. But on the track. Okie dokie. What are you guys all saying? And there's been a big chat. 28 good in the dry around here. Don't. Well, in the race, it's pretty average for quali. You need to find just a bit more. You know, I don't really know what's like the average pace on Donington because I haven't done a lot of like public lobbies Donington, so I have no idea what kind of pace are people doing, you know. I mean, I can tell you that like 25s are good times, you know, and 28s, you know, 2.5, 3 seconds off. Of course, depending on the condition, depending on the setup, depending on the quality race, it always depends. But the 28s aren't bad, but there's definitely time to improve. Okay, I was about to drive, so yeah, let's drive.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Thank you, Gergo. I'm gonna go. How's the liver looking? Looking good.
No, we're gonna have to serve it.
Why?
Because... I'm not gonna clear it.
Thank you for subscribing. Hello. Yeah, if you want to get some, well, tips from the guy that drives on a pad that really is really very fast, like extremely fast. Black Gold Show, like people are saying, he's playing on the gamepad, and I don't think he has like specific pad tutorials, but he uploaded a lot of really nice laps that you can use for a reference and see how he's driving.
No, we're gonna have to serve it.
Why?
Because...
Hello.
I'm not gonna clear it.
And we're gonna invalidate that lap. Oh, totally invalid. Cancelled from the internet. Totally illegal.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
What? A second of the pace? Oh no, it's 25. Fuck's sake. For a second I thought I did a 26.6 and I was like, ah, dang, that's bad. And I did 25.6. So not bad for 35 track temp. So, oh, there's definitely like 2 tenths in it. Oh, definitely. But it's good to know that I can on the first flyer do that. Okay, let's test pit entry again, because usually I don't do that, and then in the middle of the race I'm like, oh, wait, how do you do a pit entry? Yeah, you know. So that was a 25.6, and not even that fast of the conditions, and I did a lot of mistakes. Maybe not a lot. The last sector was really decent. Let's look at the timetable, by the way. Yeah, really decent first sector. Not the best, but decent. Really nice last sector. There could be probably half a tenth in there, but mainly in the middle, just like I expected. Oh shit! Yeah, looking at the at the chat. Oh, I'm definitely not the quickest ACC driver, but thank you for the compliment, I guess. Yeah, if you're playing on the PS4, definitely try to get in the PC, because the ACC community on PC is so much better, and the game itself is so much better. Definitely worth it. Audi sucks here? No, it doesn't suck. It's not the fastest outright car, but it doesn't suck in any way. It's really decent. Okay, that was bad.
Come on, let's go.
Do I have to pit in car? Sorry, I don't understand the question fully. Oh, okay, now I understand in ACR. But if you mismatch the C and A, it's car. In ACR, yes, we have one mandatory pit stop because it's an. I don't think actually we have mandatory pit stop. I don't remember. But anyway, it's 90-minute race, so I don't think there's mandatory tire change, but there is probably a mandatory stop. But it's 90-minute anyway, so you kind of have to stop, because I mean, to fuel save to make 90 minutes on one tank, you have to fuel save so much that it's actually better to stop for splash and dash probably. But depending on what people are gonna be doing, how's gonna be the weather, we're gonna see. We could possibly see. We could possibly see some people trying to go full fuel at the start and getting some positions in the pit stop. But if I qualify well, and if I'm gonna qualify well, which it's not a given, because I can easily fuck up the quality, and we have 40 car grid, so there's gonna be a lot of cars. And because of 40 car grid, I'm gonna also lose a lot of FPS, and not only lose a lot of FPS, my FPS are gonna also jump like crazy, because that's just a lot of cars, a lot of CPU, bottleneck, and FPS are just gonna jump around. If they're gonna jump around, the frame timing is gonna jump. If frame timing jumps, then the getting the precision of inputs is extremely difficult, and it's so disturbing, especially in VR. So it always loses me a bit of consistency and just a tiny bit speed. But let's see. If I qualify well, having said that, if I qualify well, who knows what I'm gonna do. I haven't tried really full tank runs with this car, and really going, you know, with 2019 tires, because it's 2019 tires, going full 90 minutes and only splash and dash, that would be risky with the Porsche. So if I qualify well, I'd rather use the just natural car speed and do 2 stints and change tires. It depends how much I can gain. But I have a Porsche, so even if someone undercuts me or maybe not doesn't undercut me, but does a pit stop and come out in front of me with all tires, I can maybe possibly go for a move into the hairpin or stick with them, because on Donington, you know, you can maybe line up a move, especially throughout last sector. You know, the Porsche has a lot of advantages to race with. You can have someone on the brakes, out accelerate them, drive around them in turn 1. There are a lot of things you can do with the Porsche on track like this, although through those twisty bits where there aren't really... yeah, you say rain dome because you're in the fucking Aston. So Dom, is this, since you picked the Aston, do you think that's the season where you're gonna get like the Aston suddenly is gonna be bad car, none of the track is gonna work, it's gonna get like a secret nerf or something, and you're gonna be again in the absolutely worst car you can possibly have, and you also probably you're not gonna like your car, you're gonna hate the Aston after this season. That's how it's gonna go, right? Kappa. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change the screen to just chatting, because I don't think I'm gonna drive more. It's 17 past 7, so the server will open in like 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna wrap up the stream. Over accelerate them for 200 meters. Well, but then you can do something if you're side by side. You don't have much straights here. You can out accelerate someone out of turn one, out of last turn, and have a move lined up for turn 1. Out of turn 1, you can also have good acceleration if you can get a nice line tucked in, but in front. I don't know if that's, you can say it like that. Okay, you'll tell me in 10 weeks. Nice. Is the race today? Yes, the race actually is in like half an hour. There's gonna be, well, in half an hour there's gonna be like quali. But yeah, the race is today. Jarge is gonna stream it. There's probably official stream on Actual Vision's Twitch channel, so you can go there after you hit the like button here, subscribe, and I end this stream. You can go then there. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for the race. We've done some testing, we've done some driving. I had the race setup prepared from earlier because I did like an hour, I think a day before, just to get the setup right, and I did that hot lap, but that wasn't much driving. But at least I got the setup. So today I was just, like I said, we don't know race conditions for ACR races, so I just did like really few runs so I can get an idea of what I should do with the pressures, and now I have that in my head. I also did like few runs in the wet, just to see what's gonna happen, but you know, we're gonna go on the server and it's probably gonna be totally different from what we expected, and I'm gonna be slow and so on and so on, and I'm gonna, I don't know, my game is gonna crash, I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna be super inconsistent, I'm gonna lose pressure, the strategy is gonna be wrong, everything is gonna go absolutely terribly in this race, I can tell you that. I don't know, we're gonna see. But yeah, thank you very much for all the good luck, guys. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream right here, so I'm actually gonna click on this stream ending. Thanks for watching, and yeah, let's hope that maybe there's gonna be more streams coming, especially for ACR. I think for ACR I'm gonna do like chill streams like that on Wednesdays, because every single time I'm gonna have to prepare pressures for different conditions. Because we don't know temperatures. So yeah, like I said many times in streams before, I can't stream right now, because in the races especially, the FPS drop because of the amount of cars that are in most of the races is just huge. So I can't stream in the races, just because of the performance. I have only the laptop, so that's what's stopping me from streaming the actual races. We tried, but it was fun for a while. But it's just like not sustainable, let's say. I hate that word, but I mean, I can actually use it here. So yeah, but maybe in the future, who knows? I'm definitely need to get a PC, because this game is running really shit with a lot of cars, and well, the races have a lot of cars, just how it is. So I need some better equipment, just better hardware, PC wise. to handle the game in VR, because I want to drive in VR. I like VR and I want to leave it like
No,
that.
we're gonna have to serve it.
Whoa, there's a
Why?
subscription. Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna clear it.
Yeah, rig done. Second will be now PC and probably then pedals and a DD. I don't know. We're gonna see. Probably there's gonna. I was talking yesterday with Andy on Irish chat, and we were like, there's probably gonna be a point at which I'm gonna like tick, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna get extremely frustrated after some race, and I'm gonna be like, okay, fuck it. This week we're buying a PC. I'm gonna spend all this money buying all this stuff. I don't know. I need to see with like I would buy it, but it's just the prices are so with certain components, right? They're just, and I need everything because I don't have a PC. I have a laptop, so if I want to build a PC, I need everything. So I need to wait. And for the prices to get a bit lower, then maybe the next CPUs are gonna come out, maybe next GPUs are gonna come out, who knows? And then I'm gonna buy entire setup. It's gonna be good, and then I'll probably be able to stream all the races that I'm doing, which is gonna be fun, definitely. But yeah, too much talking again. It's becoming a rant. Like I said, I need to wrap up the stream right here. Thank you everyone for watching. I see the viewer count is slowly going down, naturally. So thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'm probably gonna do more streams like that in the future. Thanks, see you next time.